This Wednesday afternoon. Well, it's well into the evening for me. It's gonna be 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in the LolCow Crypt, West Coast, always on Crypt. We are gonna be diving into a new series on Crypt that we are gonna call Weirdo Wednesdays. Today, our special, most interesting little fella from the Internet Archives is going to be none other than DSP, Dark Side Phil. Now, I think a lot of you would expect me to have already known about this character, to have like a background on who this fucking guy is and what he's about. I only know sparing information about this individual. I'm not too familiar with who his gangster is. I don't know. But we're going to find out. Our docket team, the proud soldiers of the Crypt, the Underworld's army, has come up with some information about Darkside Phil. We're going to present to you today. We're going to go right into it. You know, the news. Yeah. After our little intro song. While we do our intro, I'm going to do my breathing exercises.
They scream Nepo higher when I step in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Say I got no talent, that I'm destined for doom. Yeah, I'm Jaffik's adopted son, the law runs deep. But while you typing essays, I'm earning while you sleep. I crack another bottle, let the liquor flow free. Drunk streams all night, yeah, it's distinctively me. They say I'm riding coattails, that I can't stand alone. But I'm the one sitting on the LolCow throne. Doing deep dives, swimming in the dirt, uncovering the secrets, yeah, I make the truth hurt. In the LolCow Universe, I inspect the defect, put some respect on the name TechProtect. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now, king of the Crypt, watching every single cow. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now, king of the Crypt, watching every single cow. Keemstar's favorite idiot, yeah, I'll take the title, cause when I drop the info, the clip goes viral. You think I'm just a fool stumbling around in the dark, but my investigation's always hitting the mark. I dissect the drama, I map out the cringe, another shot down on a content binge. And if you think I'm scary or the vibe is too brute, switch to the yuppies cam, look, aren't I cute? Look at the angles, look at the face, cutest in the platform, running the place. Call me a plant, call me a hack, but carry the show with the team on my back. From the depths of the internet I rise and I shine. Jaffy's legacy, nah, this legacy is mine. I'm doing deep dives, swimming in the dirt, uncovering the secrets, yeah, I make the truth hurt. In the LolCow Universe, I inspect the defect, put some respect on the name TechProtect. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now, king of the Crypt, watching every single cow. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now, king of the Crypt, watching every single cow. Yeah, LolCow Crypt, don't forget the yuppies. We out.
My shorts were falling. Holy shit.
We out.
And we're out, boys and girls. That's me. Warm Diet Coke ain't it, bruh. You're right, dude. This room temperature Diet Coke is not for me, but it's what I'm doing to kind of consider not drinking it. Anyways, DSP, Dark Side Phil. Who the fuck is he? I really don't know. I don't know too well who the fuck he is. He seems to be a notorious motherfucker online. He seems to have done a myriad of ridiculous fucking things throughout his career. He's supposed to be a game review, like video game review guy, but the more I look into him, the more I find out he's just like an actual LolCow. Like he's just a straight up make fun of him, laugh at how ridiculous this motherfucker is. His game reviews are cringe. You know, his behaviors on like donations are really cringe. I don't know what makes him entertaining to watch, but when you look him up on YouTube, he was live earlier today. I was showing my girlfriend this. We were like, let's kind of get a little feel for him because I heard about him through a clip that I got from Cafe, and so I looked into him. And he's live right now building a desk. And then I kept scrolling through YouTube and it's like, oh, he's live on another channel and another channel and another channel. And I was like, no way. So I start clicking on all these live streams and like, there is like 13 people streaming his stream while he's streaming, building a desk, and it's just like VTubers going, "Can you believe that Phil has a Allen wrench that is that small?" Like, what? I was doing lazy content reacting to Xylee yesterday during the whole "we're linking DMs," right? Legitimately, it was just a bunch of motherfuckers just streaming his stuff. There were grown adults watching another grown adult build a desk, and their commentary was, "Yeah, I can't believe it took him this long to build that desk. Oh, can you believe it? Oh, is he still doing the desk? Is the desk still the?" It's so weird. I don't get it. But we're gonna dive in. For those who are like, "Oh, I'm part of the LCU. I watch a lot of these shows, but I don't really know the LolCows." I know who Boogie is, obviously. We all know Boogie. Boogie's the fucking LolCow of the century, right? We know who Wings of Redemption was. Is Keemstar LolCow? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not really so in depth of the universe, the LolCow universe. Well, this LolCow universe I am. But the actual LolCows out there, like Chris Chan and DSP and so on, these guys, I've only dipped my toe into a little bit. All right, so let's start off with how Mr. TechProtect, was introduced to this DSP fella. It was based off of a cafe stream. Give us a listen real quick.
Darkside Phil?
DSP? Yeah, let's go.
Darkside Phil. Well, we'll find out. It's news to me.
Darkside Phil, real name Phil Burnell, is a streamer known for his Let's Plays of popular games.
By the way, I believe this is the video they're reacting to is white YouTubers who said the N-word. And I think it's also Gidgy. It's Gidgy reacting to this video, which is Cafe reacting to Gidgy reacting to this video. But we'll hit play.
Those videos were unedited and often
God, I hate him.
recorded off a TV screen.
I just want to punch him. I do. I mean, even his masturbation video did nothing for me, and I love the idea of.
Oh, never mind. It's Gidgy with Cafe watching this. Is what it seems like.
Watching a man masturbate.
Really?
This
Why?
just made me sick. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
That's the way I got news for you. That's the way it looks 90% of the time. Like, what do you think? It's like romantic?
What are you like, sweetie, where you like to watch guys make out with each other?
Most guys masturbate.
I know.
Most guys masturbate just to relieve stress. You know that?
Yeah, I get that, and I respect that because I masturbate to relieve stress as well. I totally understand that. It's not.
Yeah,
just
but you got it's like a whole event for women. A guy can knock it out.
No, it really isn't. I can knock it out quicker than most men that I know. It's just a matter of it's in your mind. Look, females are much
10 minutes tops.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, 10 minutes, shit. I can go under 3 minutes in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. I guarantee you, under 3 easily.
Oh my god!
If I am built up, oh, absolutely.
If I was
somebody asked.
If I didn't care about my marriage, I would challenge you.
Over time, Phil became infamous for his comical ineptitude, blaming everything and everyone for his losses instead of himself. Today, DSP's channel sits at over 7,000 uploads. Throughout, one can find numerous examples of him
7,000 uploads is crazy. From what I understand, he's been pushing content almost every single fucking day for years and years and years.
using the N-word, albeit not in a hateful or derogatory context.
Oh, okay.
He was talking about Hulk Hogan is the funniest shit ever. I swear to God, he accidentally calls Hulk Hogan a
Strangely,
oh yeah, he's talking about the famous "He's Coming for You" N-word. Thing. Yeah, that was a.
I remember that shit.
I can't remember the rest of it.
You're awesome.
No.
2020, DSP was unexpected.
So that's all right. See, look, when I did it. And
Hold on. Is that you, Jazz? Pay pig for 1 month. Wow! Shout out to you, Jazz. Thank you, sir. Thank you for keeping the show alive. Let's thank our pay pigs. Crypt has 2 very special, very amazing pay pigs. Mono, our boy Mono, which is actually Mono, which is monkey, but you, Jazz. Collected in the crypt, the pay pigs will sit. Here's the misspelling. Thank Yoy for supporting LolCow Crypt. Thank you so much, you Jazz. We genuinely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I by the way, motherfuckers, I didn't do it this last time. I was just on a panel with a bunch of disgusting people. I said nothing bad.
She's like, this time I swear I didn't say it, guys.
This time we're making progress, motherfucker.
Let's be honest. Were they just joking around, or are they really actually white supremacists? Let's be honest.
I've always thought they were joking. I've always thought
I think they are.
All right, I'm pretty sure that's it for the Gidgey racism DSP moment. DSP, he's not shy to drop a little N-bomb. All right, he's not a little pussy boy. He'll spice up his language with a little bit of racist rhetoric. Okay, he's gonna be the guy he is. And he's done a number of things. If you saw the thumbnail for today, which I think I should have right here. Bam! This thumbnail you're seeing right now, this is inspired by a key moment in the DSP lore. Now, DSP, I guess, was going to start up a stream, and before he started his stream, he wanted to relieve a little bit of the pressures of being a streamer, right? So he starts jerking it before going live. He leans back in his chair. And you can't see it, but he pulls down the pants. He goes up. And he's yerking. And he's Birkin, dude. He's out here jerking, turkin, firkin, manurkin, okay? He's out here. And only after he finishes, he goes to start his stream and realizes, oh, I'm live. Hi everybody, it's me, the streamer guy. Can you believe starting your stream up and he's just jerking his yerkin? I might have that clip available. We'll have to go through the docket team. If a docket team member's watching and that isn't in the docket, you should go ahead and drop it. And drop a little clip of the DSP yerkin Birkin. Okay. So that was my remembrance, was Cafe's moment where they were talking about DSP. We also have DSP has reached around multiple universes to engage with multiple people to kind of get his name out there, right? He's kind of done the whole monkey ladder climb thing. And he's been featured in a lot of different places. Obviously, he has a detractor channels, which on some occasions make 10 times more money than he does on a stream, which I find fucking crazy, ridiculous fucking reality. I think even Rich, right? Review Tech USA will do DSP fucking detractor streams. But let's look at this one right here. This, I believe, should be a conversation between two important people. Let's give it a watch.
We have a very important guest.
Asmongold, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about you? I've seen your videos on and off for the last 10 years, and now
Wow.
I'm talking to you. That's odd.
10 freaking years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's, you've been watching this stuff for that long. Now, hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
When you say you've been watching my
yep,
videos,
you're right.
Are you
right.
actually watching my videos? Or are you watching the detractor?
I'm
videos?
watching
That's the question.
videos of you.
Yeah, key note here is I think the majority of the people that watch DSP content are watching it off platform on other people's shit and making other people money, and DSP gets none of that money. It's almost like do I say the name? Those who know Wings, right? Wings of Redemption, great guy, allegedly great guy, allegedly good husband, whatever allegedlys you want to include. I don't want to make any claims here. People watch, a little cracking cafe, a little breaking banquet, a little afflicted amusement. They watch other people talk about the streamer themselves, and that channel seems to make sometimes more views.
So the question, I guess my question for you is, overall, after watching me for 10 years, what is your impression? Because I hear things all the time, but I hear it from a very isolated group.
And I'm curious, as someone who's been an outsider watching this kind of content, like, what do you think?
Well, I mean, like, you know, the videos that I see, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I'm sure you've seen a few of them, right? And a lot of people have opinions about the way that you stream. And especially about the way that you finance your streams. That's been a lot of people asking about this.
Now, the way he finances his streams is sometimes he will just sit there and complain about, we're not making enough money. The money's so fucking tight. I can't believe it. So let's see what Asmongold thinks.
Before we get into that, we got to get something straight.
Okay.
Can I just say it? Is it all right if I just, like, we just talk, like, straight?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so whenever you went on stream and you accidentally got caught jerking off, you got suspended by Twitch, right?
No.
What?
I was not streaming on Twitch. I was streaming on YouTube.
So you weren't streaming on Twitch when that happened?
No, I was actually not a Twitch streamer at that time. I was only streaming on YouTube, and nothing happened at all. I had zero repercussions for it because it wasn't. There was no nudity. There was no sound. It was just my O face, basically.
Right, of course. And so, why don't you stream on Twitch?
It's a good question.
I mean, wouldn't you just make more money? Like, I mean, you're streaming on Kick, you're streaming on YouTube. Like, I mean, at least on Twitch, like, because here's the way I see it, right? Is that if you're streaming on Twitch, you can at least make some money from ads. But, like, if you're streaming on YouTube, how the fuck do you make any money? Because, like, you're going to get, like, fucking super chats, maybe, or, like, a subscription. But that's about it, right?
Why doesn't the LCU stream on Twitch? Huh? Why are we why are we doing it? You see, that moving cow is hell on my Vertigo. Is it? Oh no. I've heard so many complaints about the moving cow. You know, we'll do another poll. All right, for the audience watching now. Should the cow be moving in the background? Question mark. Let me know. Let me know, chat. Answer the poll in there. I'm gonna respond. I think yes. I like it personally. It stims my autism. But this isn't my stream for me. This is my stream for you. Okay. My stream for y'all means what you guys say is better. It would have to be heavily censored. What, Twitch? I already don't say a lot of shit that would be TOS on Twitch. I don't think I'm a TOS risk. Maybe there's some people. Maybe. If you guys want to tell me what host you think would break TOS the fastest on Twitch, let me know. But I think we'd be fine. Go ahead and answer that poll. Let's watch more of what Asmongold's thinking about this whole stream other places.
Oh, no. I mean, I get ad revenue on every stream that I do on YouTube.
Yeah, but it's not like
if it were a video playing.
Yeah, it's not like Twitch, though. Twitch pays way more.
Twitch pays way more for ads?
They still do. They still do. If you're not like me, like for me, I like talking about politics, and so I get paid about 3 cents a day. But if you don't do that, you get thousands of dollars. I mean, if you get enough viewers. Yeah.
Well, I did stream on Twitch for a while.
Why'd you stop?
And well, I stopped in 2021 because my detractors in 2021 actually put together this package of stuff that was like clips of me from over a decade before. So when I started, you know, I've been streaming since 2008. Okay, well, not streaming, excuse me. I've been a YouTuber since 2008. And back then, it was the Wild West, and everyone said and did whatever they wanted to try to get like shock value out of the audience. You know, back then my audience was
like jerking your cock.
Was all teenagers, so I'm doing like over the top sexualized dialogue about women's tits in the video game all the time, and I'm doing racial commentary, like racial jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did that a couple days ago.
Well, there you go. See, I did it 15 years ago, and people found it back then funny. Today they find it offensive.
No, they don't.
And so, well, you're right, but at the same time,
you got to bring those back.
Culture aspect.
Yeah, no, there are annoying Karens on the internet that are like that. You're right. No, it's true. And in 2008, they were not on the internet, and now they are.
That's right.
Yes.
You know, is this a good take? Is it a good take to say that the internet has come back to the old gamer days? I don't know. Maybe. it seems like the word retarded, I think, has come up back into the mainstream. It's like just used wherever. It used to be. Tech has not left his mouth alone this entire time, slob. Yeah, but that's on Crip. That's not on slob. Anyways, it seems like the rhetoric has moved a little bit more center than it was before. So I don't know. Maybe it is a good time to have DSP do more racial commentary. Maybe.
So in 2021, my detractors put together this package of like clips from 2010. You know, there was this one time I did a little demo playthrough of a game called Dead Space 2. You probably have heard of it.
Yes.
And I made Nazi jokes. Terrible, right? But I made Nazi jokes. So they take that, and then they take a comment about me saying something, you know, something racial about Asians or something, and it's all like 15 years old. And they sent it to everyone. They sent it to Teespring, I had a partnership with. They sent it to the Twitch partner program team. They sent it to everyone. And in 2021 context, all these teams looked at this and said, oh, this guy's a horrible racist bigot. And like overnight in like 2021, I got kicked out of everything. I got kicked out of the Twitch partner program. I got kicked off Teespring. I got kicked off of every one of these pop-up services. You know how you get pop-ups on your stream for contributions? They all canceled me. They all said, oh, you're offensive. You're canceled.
Now, for the LCU, right? Back in the day when we were doing Madhouse here, like in March to June, right? The idea that you can't get sponsorships anymore because your content's a little bit more risque, that doesn't really affect the LCU. I had reached out to a number of companies, just like, hey, give me like a feeler. Like, is there any of these channels you would sponsor? And I showed them clips from Nerds, and I showed them Rewind, and I showed them Queens. Quite easily was I able to get a conversation started for getting sponsors for Nerds, right? And getting branding deals for like mouse pads and other stuff, like computer peripherals, right? It was kind of like in line. If you had a show called LolCow Nerds, they're like, fuck it, yeah, that's our audience, we'll do it. And then Rewind, we had a couple interesting, you know, conversations. Now, I didn't represent Rewind, so it was just like a feeler, right? I was already doing the work for Jaffe in the background, so I was like, hey, by the way, this channel does this many views live concurrent, right? So like, I think I said it was like over 1,600 back in the day for Rewind. 1,600 viewers live. You could easily get your product in front of that many people for 2 hours straight, right? And they looked at it and they were like, okay, we can do this. Unfortunately, it was right around the time that Madhouse kind of, you know, got nipped. So we didn't go any further. But I think the LCU could do sponsors. I think the LCU can do ads. That's my opinion. I think we're primed for it. I don't think that there's maybe some channels that we don't put them on, but that's what I'm thinking. I think it's a opportunity.
And I'm like, for what? Like, what did I do? And they'd be like, oh, well, you said hateful things. What did I say? Because I haven't done this kind of content since like 2010.
Yeah.
So what the hell are you talking about? And Twitch specifically, their lawyers wrote me back and said, oh, we actually don't have any legal obligation to say what you did wrong. And we're actually not going to tell you what you did wrong at all. If you want to reapply for the partner program, come back in a year, but too bad.
Okay.
And I was like, how could I ever improve my content, make sure that I'm in line with your platform's terms of service if you don't tell me what I actually did wrong? And their attitude was, we don't care. Too bad. And I was like, all right, well, I'll see if I can still make some money streaming on Twitch even without the partner program. So for about another month, I was streaming on Twitch, and I was just trying to take in like tips.
Yeah. So the rest of the clip, I'm pretty sure is just him talking about where that goes, the money about streaming and all that. I think that's an opportunity. I think the opportunity is, here's Xylee saying, I think Boogie and others screw us out of having sponsors and shit, TBH. Well, you know, maybe. I don't think Boogie's unsponsorable. From what I can tell, right, my experience doing management for other YouTube channels, right, you could probably get someone to sponsor Boogie 2988, even if it's like an online eBay space that sells fucking Magic the Gathering cards. Nusu says, or Blue Chew, right? We could get Rastov Blue Chew sponsored immediately. On God. It would not be hard to get a Blue Chew sponsorship for Rastov. Does anyone else think that'd be difficult? I don't think it'd be difficult. Where's my Rastov image? I have it here. Oh, I think I deleted it because he was like, I don't like it. But I had an image of Rastov saying, if you struggle with ED, Zelly says, I mean, with crazy shit, he says it will have to be very niche sponsors. True. It's not easy, but it's doable. And I imagine if the money's good. Now, I guess the question is, how much of what they say on LolCow Live that's kind of risky for a sponsor is bringing in the money through super chats? Because maybe you guys like it. Maybe you guys love the fact that Boogie says maybe the F slur allegedly or potentially at the end of a phone call before dropping out. You know? Maybe that's what's the attractor for people. And maybe that's going to be more money than what a sponsor would offer to withdraw if he does that type of commentary. That could be it. Could be it. Let me see. I also have another video. This one, I believe, is another direct conversation about money. Let me see if I can get this. Here we go.
Is there well, let's just say, is there a number that's like, semi-reasonable that you would get to and you would say, okay, I'm now making this much money on my streams. I don't need to ask people for money anymore. Like, is there ever going to be a universe where you stop asking for money?
And again, for those that don't know the lore, DSP, when he does do his live streams, he'll play a video game and he'll say, which, fuck it, I get hate for this too, because I do the same thing. I say, yo, we're an hour in and we made $3. I think right now we're however many minutes in, we're half an hour in, and I've made $0. Well, I got the huge ass subscription to PayPig, which is great. That's helping us out. But he does this all the time. He'll play a video game and say, well, if you guys aren't going to donate, then I'll stop playing my game. I'm not going to do anything until I get some money. Which is landing him a bit of hate online.
That's a good question, but okay, let's think of this reasonably, right? Like, cost of living.
Okay, so the answer is no.
Able to be self-sufficient. Okay. No, that's not true. Here's. I've said this before. People have said to me, listen, I know. People ask me questions like this. One question that they ask me all the time. Phil, right now, let's say you were to win the lotto. Now, let's say you didn't become like insanely wealthy, but let's say you won $10-20 million. Right?
That's pretty. That's pretty good.
Would you still stream? And the answer that I say, yes, I would still stream. It would be way decreased.
Does he not think that $10 million is insanely wealthy? Chat, if I had $10 million, what I can say, I'd be like, I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy, dude. I would stop asking for money from any stream. Okay, I would stream for the love of the game at that point. No super chats. Let me push out this content. Let's be funny little guys. Let's all have a little conversation together. At that point, $10 million in your pocket, you should be chilling.
From what I do now, I wouldn't be doing 6 days a week. Maybe I do 2-3 days a week because I like doing it. But it would basically be my hobby. I would not accept contributions, or if I accepted contributions, I would donate them all because I don't need the money. I'm $20 million. I'm probably good for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't need to fucking do nothing. So that's it. Like, I love what I do. I do it for the passion of doing it. I'm not doing it to sit here and beg all day. I say to my audience all the time, I wish I didn't have to ask you guys for anything. It was awesome back in the day before the channel got screwed up and the views plummeted and the ad revenue plummeted. It was just about playing the games. But now what's happened is I've changed my content. Now I'm a more social streamer. Now a lot of the times it's more about hanging out and having a good time and conversing rather than the game. A lot of the more popular things I do are not necessarily like difficult games. It'll be like a chill game, a game where we're just sitting back and talking and relaxing.
Yeah, look, $10 million. Even in Asmongold's chat, there's somebody that said $10 million and I'm out. I'd be done. Yeah, with 10 mil, dude. I don't know what your guys is in the chat, the YouTube chat that we have. I don't know what your guys is like. If you made this much money, you're good. You're easily done with your shit. I do like 3 million. 3 million. I think I I start up another business, right? Probably something that's local, like a game store or like an arcade. I had to start a fucking dog walking business. I'd be out there doing that instead. I would still stream. Streaming is fun. It's cool to engage with the community and shit. But for him to say like, 5 million, 10 million, that's not like insanely rich. Fucking shut the fuck up. That's I can't see people in every chat. It's weird. I have like 2 people blocked in the channel, Harley Quinn. I don't know if someone's saying they're not able to see people. I don't know who it is. Yeah, let's listen to the rest of his little fucking. Oh, what was me? I need money.
Relaxing when I play. You have that social element, and then people say, "Hey, well, I really liked what we did today. We hung out. We had a good time. Here's a contribution." As opposed to, oh, here's a video you watched and I made ad revenue on it because you like that I raged in the video. It's like a completely different kind of content, very different component.
So yeah, you have people that like you and they're going to give you money. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I think that's the way streaming generally works. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, and you do exist.
Oh, that was the end of the clip. Let's see. I do have a follow-up clip, which should be, this is DSP's thoughts on Wings, Boogie, and Keemstar, which I'm interested to see, because if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure they were trying to get DSP onto the LCU for a while.
Dude, I'm not going to get offended at anything.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm a murderer or something.
Yeah, probably not. As far as I know. Okay, well, what do you think about... I'm going to give you some names, and I'm curious to get your opinion on some of these guys. What do you think about Wings of Redemption?
Like, in general, or
yeah,
is he similar to me? Like, just
yeah,
in general?
Like, would you consider him kind of similar to you?
In the situation that he's in with people who harass him every day,
yeah,
restream his stuff, steal his stuff, yes. That
okay.
We are similar in that regard, correct. Not the content we put out, or the issues that people have with us. I think the issues they have with us are completely different. But the fact that they do the same, they try to elicit the response from him, they try to harass him, they try to mess with his income. Yeah, it's similar there.
Okay, well, what about Boogie? Boogie 2988.
Yeah, I don't know, to be frank, I don't know much about him. Like, I know the content he used to make, and I don't know what level of, like, harassment or detractors he's had. I haven't really followed him that well to even really answer that question fairly.
Yeah.
But to my understanding, yes, he's a LolCow, and, he's part of the whole LolCow live universe and all of that they do their content.
Shout out LCU.
So
what about Low Tier God?
Yeah, he has a community very similar, where they data mine his stuff to find things that he's said and done.
The child support,
memes, things, the child support joke, and all of that.
Child support. Low Tier God, by the way, is another person I would want to look into. I don't know much about these people, but I would love to find out more. I hear Low Tier God's name be dropped by, I think, like, Buff Weeb has said it to me a couple times. I think Billy's mentioned him a couple times. I don't know these people. And someone in the chat, in our chat was saying earlier, a LolCow show talking about LolCows? Dog, that's what Weirdo Wednesdays is going to be. We're going to be covering the LolCows out there on the internet, doing the crazy shit. Because this is also someone I'm interested in learning more about.
So you know about
absolutely.
it even?
Yeah, of course.
Who in the LolCow universe deserves to be in the universe the least?
Me.
The least?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like who is
Dude,
the most unfairly treated?
Aspen Gold, to be honest with you, I don't follow this stuff. I don't. Like, unlike a lot of these people who they get like into it because they try to like profit from it or ride with it, I try to just stay out of it. I've always said, like, there's this big vortex around me. I'm kind of like the eye of the storm. But I don't pay attention to the storm. I'm just trying to do my own thing on stream every day. I want to stay out of the toxic shit. I don't want to try to benefit from the drama.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about that shit on my streams. I don't have drama streams and shit like that.
So you don't have so you don't really start drama with other people. You don't really talk about other people. Like, I've seen a couple of clips of you talking about me, but this is like over the last 3 years, right? So like it's not really that often. And like especially for somebody like me.
Someone brings you up, or someone will bring up an LTG, then I'll respond. But in general, it's a very rare occurrence.
I spilled Pepsi. I spilled Diet Coke on my on my stream deck. Fuck.
I'll just bring up, oh yeah, this asshole today did this. Ha
Yep.
ha, let's laugh at them. Almost never. I would almost never do that. And I don't react to content like that either. Very rarely.
Okay, so that's kind of a good thing, I would say. Have you ever thought about doing that? Like starting like a LolCow podcast or like making more drama videos or anything like that? Or is it just not something that's interesting to you?
Well, first off, I mean, Keemstar wanted me to be part of the LolCow podcast.
What do you think about
before
Keemstar?
it
Ooh, what does he think about Keemstar?
started. I think Keemstar is a smart guy in that he knows how to make content that people will watch and support.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with the content he makes, but that doesn't mean that I have to. Like,
Why not?
I can say, okay, that's not for me, but respect to the guy who actually was successful doing that content, right?
Okay,
I used to be
sure.
a hater. I used to actually hate on that content and be a jerk about it, but now I'm like, why am I going to be a hater?
Yeah, why would you be a hater? Keemstar's a stand-up dude, right? We all fuck with Keemstar here. Here's my issue with our boy DSP in this situation. Seems like Keemstar back in the day, if you guys remember, reached out to DSP and I think a couple other LolCows to try and bring them into the LCU in its like infancy, right? Back when it was just LolCow Live. I think DSP was one. Chat, if anyone knows any other people that Keemstar's reached out to, because I know in the beginning, who do we have? There was Tommy C, Boogie, Wings, Turkey Tom, I think was here. Mudahara from Some Ordinary Gamer, I think was also like a person of interest. I don't know if I can remember another name of another person they reached out to, but he had the opportunity to come in at the ground floor. I guess they didn't fuck with it. Hamstring says you should watch DSP's old cooking videos. He's so bad. I think a lot of is it weird that a lot of LolCows do cooking shit? I think Airsoft Fatty does the cooking shit, right? Airsoft Fatty was one, right? Airsoft Fatty was another person they were trying to like get into the Nicholas Diorio. Yep. Now I have a connection to these people through another person, Nicholas Diorio and Turkey Tom. Maybe I'll reach out. Maybe I'll see about if they'd be willing to have a conversation about being a part of the LCU or trying to be part of the LCU or being attempted to be recruited to the LCU in the future. I'll reach out. Now, for those that didn't know, DSP had his own little connection into the LCU recently, and that's through our boy.
When you had messaged me,
Wings for Redemption,
to talk to me about it and say, about possibly appearing on my show and stuff.
And again, this I believe is recent, right? This is a month ago, right? A month ago, Wings went on to the DSP Gaming channel to have a little podcast. The title is Yes, It's Real. Wings Redemption finally appears on the Level 1 podcast. Episode 700. Let's listen to this interaction.
100% honest answer. Was that because you had had a change of heart? You had come out of this depression era and you wanted to do it?
Me too.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. And the thing, I'll say this publicly, all right? I don't have any ill will towards Keem at all. I don't. I really don't give a shit about anything he does anymore. Like I used to. I used to be a hater, right? I used to dump on this guy and say, I hate your content. I wish him all the success in the world. I really do. But I would have thought that by now, he would have known the kind of guy that I am and the way that I operate, that if he had come to me and said, hey, let's plan something, let's have you on the show, let's do this, then I might have considered it. But the fact that he had you and Boogie come out to do it, that's just like, how does he not know yet? I mean, how many interactions have we had where I've told him I'm an honest guy, you got to be upfront with me, you got to be transparent with me, and then I'll consider shit.
That's a little bit of a fair take, right? Keem is kind of the face of the brand, right? I know now, recently, he's taken a step back. He's let the show be run by Boogie and Rastov. But Keem is still the head of the company. He's still the dude behind the scenes making all these moves, all these plays. The management style that we have is based off of Keem's management. Would it have been worth it to have DSP here? I'm not sure. I'm learning. I know a couple of you when I was reading this chat is is learning about who DSP is or getting a little bit more introduction to who he is. Some people were saying in our chat, oh, I've never spent the time to look into this guy. Let's find out what Wings thinks about the situation.
Let me be the lapdog here. People assume Keem just sits around drunk all day. He doesn't. He's got a lot on his plate. Like he does, like, he still does Drama Alert on 2 platforms. He's always trying to launch something. He has Happy Punch he's got to work with. He has to do the boxing stuff. Then he has LolCow Live, which is, it is what it is. It's an amalgamation of whatever, right? And there's constantly people begging for his time and attention every which way but loose. So like if he can,
except me.
Except if he can outsource something, he usually does it. Not because he doesn't want to do it. He does it. He does like, well, I'm too good to talk to Phil. It's just like, it's one more thing he has to do during the day. And if he can go like, hey, Jordy, you've been talking to Phil. Go ask Phil if he'll be on the show. Instead of reaching out. And I know you want the interpersonal touch, but that's the real juxt of it. Like, people want me to talk bad about Keemstar. I'm not. I mean, every person makes mistakes. Every person's judgment is based on their own world.
Good on you, Wings. Good on you.
Experience. And Keemstar always thinks he's doing the best for him and his friends, even though it's not always the case. I like Keemstar. I can still consider Keemstar my friend. I don't think he's the baddest person as people make him out to be, right? I'll say this right now, like, Keemstar out of versus anybody else in the YouTube world has always been more friendly to me and has always made me money every time I've walked around him. And I feel like he's very, very loyal when you get into the inner circle. And I don't think his intentions are ever bad. They just sometimes turn out bad, you know?
That's, you know what? I did not pre-watch this section. I trust my Docker team to give me this information for us to show on the stream. I am kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that Wings took this position of, you know, Keem has been a very stand-up guy when it comes to a working relationship. He's never done me wrong. I'm pretty sure he's never done Wings wrong. I think one of the biggest issues that he had with like Becky recently is like her conversation with the people that worked with her in regards to money, you know, in regards to making people get paid. Keem took offense to it. Keem's never cheated anyone out of money. As far as I know, with my information in the background and the information in the foreground, what the public can see, he's stand up about it. Now, did he complain a little bit about like the paying for the Madhouse hotel? Yeah. Yeah, he had a little bit of complaints, but, you know, it wasn't a great showing. So, but in the end, he paid us out. He was like, here's what we agreed on. It wasn't the results I was looking for, but here you go. You know, it speaks volumes to what he's trying to do here. And we've seen it on live, I think not today, but yesterday. Rasov wanted Keem to confirm that he wasn't going to give up on the LCU. And he said, look, this is more like a hobby to me. Being in the LCU for Keemstar is his passion project. You know, he says other rich people, they golf, right? They go out and travel. They go on these, you know, they go watch F1 races or whatever. For him, he's like, this is what I like. He's always been about content. He's very content focused. He said, look, I'm helping people come to the big screen, essentially, of streaming and giving you an audience of 300, 400, 1,000, 2,000 people to put yourself out in front of and see if this works. He's giving opportunities to every single fucking person here. Nightmare? If Nightmare was by himself, I don't know what his streaming numbers would have been at this point of being streaming for a year now. Would he have, you know, 400 concurrents, 800 concurrents like Tess has done in the past? I don't know. I'm not sure, right? All the hosts here have had a huge spike in the amount of viewers they would have if they've done it solo. I'm grateful. I'm sure there's so many other hosts here that are grateful for that idea. Keem's Ant Farm says hamstring a little bit. But yeah, he is given a platform of voice to people that would have never had one to begin with. Do you guys think that Sweet Tea would be pushing numbers like she does now on live or on bus like she did before? I don't know. Does she deserve it? A little bit. Of course, people are fans of Sweet Tea. She's funny, you know? Of course, people are fans of Rastov. He's funny. He's engaging, right? Maybe people like Billy the Fridge could have done it on their own in some capacity. Maybe people like Tommy C could have done it on their own to some capacity. They're well-known people. We know like Xylee. Xylee's been in the game for a while. Easy for her, right? She's gonna hit her mark wherever she goes. But a lot of us in the LCU are fresh faces to content creation. So for that, I'm thankful.
I have so few actual interactions with the guy. I don't have much to really say. You know what I mean? Like, I've tried to stay away from it. I don't like the drama. I don't want to be involved with the drama. A lot of people thought today that this is drama, what we're doing right now. I don't think this was drama. I think this was just a fun conversation between two guys, but I don't want to be sucked into that vortex. As much as there is a hurricane blowing around me of all my detractors, I'm just in the center being my own thing. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to do LolCow shit. I don't, and Keem keeps thinking that I want to, or that I want to make money doing it. I don't, and it's it. Like, I don't have any ill will towards that guy, but he has to understand that if he wants to actually talk to me, he has to talk to me. It's
I don't know. I can't say that you made a mistake not jumping on it, but we made a lot of money.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you. But here's the difference between you and me, and this is fine because we're different people, and that's the good thing about life is that different people are different. That's what makes life special, right? That not everyone's exactly the fucking same. You went on LolCow. You did a lot of crazy shit, embarrassing shit. You made a ton of money doing it. At the end of the day, you're happy. You saved all the money. You're in a good spot. It allows you to do whatever the fuck you want right now. Good on you. I say thumbs up to you. I'm the kind of guy, if I went on LolCow and I did a bunch of embarrassing, stupid, fucked up shit and I made a lot of money, I would fucking hate myself and I'd be depressed to shit. It would affect my personal life with my wife. I would not be able to go back on stream with my viewers and do what I do. I would actually feel like I ruined everything because I've put so much time, effort, and just a lot of morality into what I feel like I do, that to then degrade myself, to then just make a quick buck, I couldn't do it.
I don't know if the LCU is degrading yourself. Now, obviously, there's a number of channels that really speak or go into the whole, I'll put mayonnaise on my face, right? Or anything that kid behind the camera has done for queens, like dress up like a turkey, dress up like a big baby. I think he waxed his eyebrows. I don't know. I watch Queens sparingly. No offense to Queens. Obviously, there's a bit of that dynamic around a lot of these shows that we do. Is like, let's be funny little haha laugh at me. But not every show, right? You don't get that on Rewind. I think Zay Zuda doing the silly string on her face, that was like the closest thing you could say was laugh at me, spectacle oriented. That's not everything. DSP probably could have a space here where he doesn't have to degrade himself. He can have a conversation. A DSP on LolCow Nerds, just talking about like, here's my video game that I've been playing recently, and here's a conversation about what's been coming up. Did anyone else hear that is a very condescending comment? Hear that? I don't know. Yeah, I think he could kill that on Nerds. Do I think that'd be a cool idea? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that'd be a cool idea. And 2 hours a day streaming on the LCU, it'd be cake. Poop Guy says, I don't know if it's a policy or if it's hosts smelling their own farts, but it's wild how a few of them see the roaring dumpster fire they're in. Maybe. DSP has no desire. Yeah, probably. It seems like that's the way his position is, that he doesn't want to come in here. Mustard Billy sucked armpit juice, says Pecan. Okay, yeah, Billy has done, I think he's put like chili sauce in his eye. Billy's a special case.
And I understand that not everyone's like me. And I'm not going to hold you to a standard or anything. That's fine. Like, listen, you did good for your family. I'm proud of you, dude. I am. Because I know things weren't going good. And all of a sudden you did that shit. And you it probably took an intense amount of fortitude to go through the shit that you went through on that show to make that kind of money. I can't do it. I would actually lose my fucking mind. I would hate everything about it.
The Pepsi pool, right? The Wendy's chili. That was peak. That was peak content, in my opinion. I was a fan of that. I laughed. It made me laugh. It brought some joy to my day. A lot of us. Sometimes I like to sit myself in the seat of a viewer. 6'7". I like to sit in the seat of a viewer and consider, like, life is difficult. Life is tough. We all have these moments, where work is stressful or we got family things going on. And to be able to tune onto a stream where we've grown to know these personalities and we got Wings of Redemption sitting in a in a little baby pool, getting food thrown on him, is fun. It's engaging, and I get that some people can view this as like, it's humiliating. I could never. It cheered up some people. I think that's worth it. I don't think it required a ton of fortitude. If you're confident in who you are as a person, you can make a joke about yourself here and there.
I'm a fat person, and my wife's a cancer survivor, and in my head, like, we're gonna get sick. Even if I snap my fingers right now and turn to a 180-pound man, I've done an immense amount of damage to my body. It's not if I'm getting sick, it's when I'm getting sick.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be going to like a government agency and be like, please, daddy, give me enough money to just for the tooth pull. That kind of shit, right?
That makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. It does. All right.
And I'm willing to have shit dumped on my head to do it.
My last question for you, and this will be it for today. Thank you so much for your time. You've been here for almost 2 hours. I really appreciate it. And this is a heavy question. All right, I saved it for the end. Okay,
he's a heavy guy.
So
okay.
You say your whole life you've been overweight, right? Like pretty much your whole life you've been an overweight guy. Yep. I've heard you recently, and again, this is just me hearing highlights, so I don't know to what extent I've heard the true story. You've said recently that you feel like you're to the point where you have to start losing weight. Like you think you gained those 40 pounds and you're in a situation where like, oh my God, my body.
Okay, this is just going to be Wings lose weight or not. I need to see this part. Yeah, you know what? I like what Wings has done for us, right? I'm glad that Wings has put on a show at his own expense to kind of cheer up the audience through his shenanigans. That's great. I'm never gonna mock someone who does that. Steak is like he's kind of a serious guy. He'll roll in the dirt if he needs to. We saw today he fucking destroyed Booster Gold on LolCow Live. Fuck, I need to get those clips. Oh, I got the clip. I'm pretty sure I can show this. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I can show the. Let me pre-watch this before I show the chat. I'm gonna make sure that it's not bad. You're gonna listen to it in the background. Oh yeah, I can. We don't need audio. This is DSP, I think, starting a stream without realizing it. He's watching a video, and he's fiddling. It's like a minute long. And there it is. Congrats, DSP. Here's
what is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Oh my God, silly, Mr. Silly, what are you doing, DSP? Oh, camera's been on the whole time. Oh fuck, you're telling me that guy? How do we not get that guy on fucking somewhere, nerds or something? Hold on, let me fix my. Here's my cow, and now he's in the right spot. Sorry, chat. I don't mean to laugh so much, but how do you? He's been doing the content creation thing for fucking years, like a decade. I don't even know when the clip happened. I don't know. There's luckily there's a little camera thing in the bottom. It says it was 2019, so it was a while ago. And I think that's what jump-started him into the LolCow lore. Being a LolCow lore aficionado. People knowing about him, I think, was back then. But that's gotta be... that's gotta be a moment. Shit's crazy, bro. Still streamed after that. Yeah, dude. From what I know... from what I know... he just continued to stream. He was like, fuck it. And he was saying on the clip that we saw earlier, he never got banned for it. He never got he never got in trouble for it because there's no audio. By the way, what could he have been watching where the audio was soft background music from like Halo 2? OMG, what is he had an uppies cam? Dude, what if he did have an uppies cam? Yeah, the snort was crazy. You need to watch his 150 rage quits. We might tune in. There's other things the docket has planned. Let's see what is next on here. Whoa! Doug Savannah, tech that day is referred as May 1st burst. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. This is a guy. He's a character. He should be in the LCU. I don't know how we get him over here, but we ought to. Apparently, seems like after failing to get DSP on LolCow Live in September and redirecting to the stream of a detractor channel and not actual DSP, they discussed why DSP never came on. I do remember this being a thing. I think Keemstar wanted to redirect to DSP, but because there's so many detractors, it just got sent to someone else entirely.
When you had messaged me to talk to me about it and say, about possibly appearing on my show and stuff, 100% honest answer, was that because you had had a change of heart?
Oh, no. That's not the clip. I must have the wrong one. But yeah, that did happen. Keemstar, I think, tried to redirect to DSP, and they sent it to a detractor. One of the people that just restreams his streams when he's live. And that's funny. I think that's hilarious. Mr. Silly. For those who haven't seen the Burnt Peanut, he's a funny ass fucking creator, and that little fucking thing he does, Mr. Silly, has been stuck in my head for like a week. Sorry I'm on mobile. No worries. DSP should be on the LCU. On God, I don't see how this guy doesn't go to the LCU. What is this? This is a Twitter post. Huge update. Wings isn't... Shut up, Grok. Wings isn't feeling well, so instead of today, I'm doing my first ever major stream of Arc Raiders. What is this about? I may also be building my new chair. Oh, this is from the first? This is from 2 days ago. Is Wings sick? I have a Twitter post. I have a Twitter post here from DSP. I guess they were supposed to do an interview. Turns out, no. Is Wings not feeling great? I like Wings. I don't know if y'all like Wings. Wings was going to go on yesterday. Was the tea there? Yeah, I hope Wings is not sick or broken or battered. But it seems like it didn't work. I want to make it known I'm open to considering collabs, guest appearances, and the like for those that love gaming. Talking with Asmongold for 30 minutes about games was literally the most fun convo I've had on the internet. My DMs are open, so strike while the iron is hot. Oh, DSP, Mr. Silly. Let's get DSP on Crypt. That's what we got to do. We gotta get DSP here. On God. He gave Phil like 5 minutes notice. That's fucked. Watch DSP Pokemon walkthrough while drunk as fuck. It's funny. I might. That's what, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to fucking my boy Wings. I'm gonna reach out to DSP. I'm gonna see if I can get them to come on and have a little conversation. Because I get that, Keemstar didn't reach out. But he may like a little TechProtect. He might find me like a little cute little guy. He might be willing. Let's see. We did the jack off moment. What else can we do? Where is... Oh, there's the jerk in it. Yeah, chat. What do you guys think? Oh, I should do the I should close the poll. I think the poll's been up for a while, right? Where we at, boys? 136 votes. Should the cow be moving in the background? 59% of y'all said no. Why? The cow is fucking great. The cow is fantastic. I like the cow. I've been a fan of him. He's a cute little guy. I think it's great marketing. All right. People get annoyed about it when I hop into other people's streams and he's like in the background. I'm a fan. I think he's a cute little member of the show. I want to keep him. But if you guys don't like him, maybe on my streams I'll keep him gone. Who should the next weirdo be? Chat. Give me names of weirdos on the internet that you want me to cover. Because Low Tier God, I think, is next. Airsoft Fatty is another one. I've considered doing... the cow's great, but the moving is bad for people's brains. Yeah. If it helps me with my autism stimming. I'm not like Booster Gold. I don't have a fucking Rubik's Cube. But maybe I should get a Rubik's Cube if it's that bad. Give me some names, chat. Give me some names of people online who have had a history of being weird little fucks, who have a history online. Oh, Chris Chan. Is it Christian Chan now? I think Chris Chan. What's another one? TechProtect says Nerd Killer. I don't have that much of an online history. I mean, a little bit. I it's not as extensive as these other people. Who's PWR? I don't know who PWR is, chat. Yeah, I have no idea who PWR is. If you guys have recommendations for the next Weirdo Wednesday, we have 1 hour that I will dedicate to looking into these people, having an understanding. I have some more clips about DSP we're going to look into, especially his rage quitting. But I want to make sure I get this prepped for tomorrow or for next week's stream. Here we go. This is
Why would I want to continue to play this piece of dog this game? It sucks.
This is DSP rage quitting from so many games.
Okay, in the last year, how many games did I rage quit? I literally did second wind and the game said, oh, you're just gonna die anyway.
And he's gone.
When do I ever even rage quit games? Really, when does that ever happen? What the f? Do what I tell you. This, just me. I'm done. Why play it? And say that I am like synonymous with rage quitting. It's completely false.
He quits so often. Pecan says Crystal Station. I could reach out.
Go ahead. This is I'm not playing you because you're a scrub. I'm not playing you idiot. Perfect. You're so good. You're such a good player. Like, what is a rage quit? And just listen to the word. Rage quit. You get angry, you quit playing. That's a rage quit. I would love for someone to actually go through my history and pick out the games that I did genuinely rage quit. Out of the hundreds of playthroughs that I've done, how many genuinely I rage quit?
He rage quits all the time. That's the meme. This guy's always rage quitting. We have the pull up. The four weirdos we're going to talk about possibly is going to be Low Tier God, Airsoft Fatty, Crystal Station and Cyrax. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of want to do Airsoft Fatty because I was I watched, I think when it came out, the Full Force documentary. That one was one that I wanted to do. What I'll do now is the top 2 winners of this I'll put onto another poll, and we'll add 2 more names because Foodie Beauty is one that I probably want to talk about. Control Della says, LOL at spelling tech. English is a second language and I fucking suck at spelling. Autocorrect is my fucking boy. I want to do Foodie Beauty because I've called Thick Gemini Foodie Beauty all the time. Shout out Secret Limited. I don't know who that is. PWR might be another person. Where's my spelling mistake? Who should the weirdo be? I don't know where my spelling's wrong. My spelling's wrong often. If you look into her and you like what you see, let me know if you want the contact. She thinks I'm a witch that casts spells to protect her. That's... Pecan? You might just be jumping Crystal into the front lines. What is her name? Crystal... Where the fuck is my mouse? Crystal Station? Crystal Station, YouTube's motherly horror cow. Should I be concerned? Okay. What?
You're probably sitting there wondering, who is Crystal? Who is Leslie?
Yeah, I am.
Who are all these people? And to be completely honest, if you aren't tuning in to Music Biz Marty, you probably don't have a very big idea of who these people are, who these characters are on the internet.
Adult diapers, dirty underwear. Dude, I'm sold. Hey, 30 seconds in, I'm fucking sold. How are we not voting Crystal? What the fuck? She has the lowest fucking results so far. Crystal Station? She did a high kick and showed her adult diaper on stream?
I'm describing Crystal as a motherly horror cow throughout this video because she is a complete manipulative psychopath who is just tormenting her fiance, boyfriend.
Pecan says, yeah, she finds underwear in the streets and takes them home.
Leslie throughout every single stream that ever exists.
Where'd my audio go? Hello? I lost audio.
They don't have a very large audience out there. They don't really have anybody outside of Marty talking about them, but there are plenty of odd instances that go on throughout their lives, and I thought I would focus on some of the most important ones I picked up on watching roughly an hour and a half of clips of them. So
battery low.
Sit back, relax, enjoy this absolute train wreck of Leslie and Crystal.
Charging battery.
Okay, I might need to reach out to whoever this fucking guy is. This YouTuber who made the fucking effort. This is a great video.
So to start off with, you're probably wondering, why does Crystal sound like an alien with peanut butter stuck at the top of her mouth? Why does Leslie act like Skinny Pete from Breaking Bad? Who are all these surrounding characters that exist inside their lives? And I feel like
what is that room?
The easiest way I can sum up the content of Crystal and Leslie is trying to understand a foreign speaker talking to you, giving you directions to how to defuse a bomb. Every time I sit here, I feel like half the words that they're speaking fly over my head, and I just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I am perplexed, all right? So trying to...
What? Can we can we talk for a moment, chat? What is this item? What is this item? It's a. Can I make this bigger? I need to make this bigger. Hold on, chat. I can make it bigger. Hold on. I got you, chat. Hold on, one moment. What is this? This bag that shows a child holding milk, and it looks like dog food. Is this formula? Is it for it? I
get a through line throughout this entire story is quite difficult. But
it's next to the cat litter. Is the cat alive?
But we do find out pretty early on that maybe, just maybe, Crystal might be possessed by demons.
That's all I have. I only got 3 of them. I'm poor right now. Do you get that? You don't care. That's a bitch. I'm poor too. I don't like fucking cigarettes.
Right? She makes some very odd faces every once in a while. She's very protective of her image and of her food. Those are the two things that she must protect at all costs. And if she can't, if she's not in control of the situation, her inner reptilian evil mastermind starts to slip out of its skin. And, you know, I kind of understand why Leslie is so afraid of escaping her.
Okay. Yeah, Hugh just says terrible advert for Aldi. I saw the Aldi bag and I was like, Aldi. I don't want to be associated. Sometimes branding on your packaging is bad when people like this have it. So that's Crystal's station. Who is Cyrax?
What happens when you mix uncontrollable rage,
Marty, shut up! I have had enough of your antics!
narcissism,
I figured I'd just come in, kick it with y'all, figured since I'm making a big time.
and a loose grasp on reality? Well, you get one of the most trolled locales in internet history. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the long and tragic story of Chance Wilkins.
Is it... I find myself, I saw the huge ass saying food aggression, LOL, and like a dog, like a dog. Look, I'm not the cleanest. When I say cleanest, I don't mean like hygiene. I mean like socially. I'm not the cleanest social motherfucker. I talk about crazy shit. I know I talk about crazy shit. I know there's people in the LCU that think I'm a fucking weirdo or creep, whatever the fuck you want to think. I'll talk shit. Sometimes I feel bad talking shit about people like this. Well, for certain reasons, you know, but...
aka Cyrax, an online personality whose enormous ego, vile tendencies, and lack of self-awareness brought on a never-ending wave of criticism and trolling from everyone on the internet.
He's alive, right? Chat, let me know.
Cyrax created his first YouTube channel, DJ Shadowblade, in 2009. On the channel, he would upload short music videos, anime montages, and footage of various activities like skateboarding or drumming. Cyrax had a different persona back then, focusing more of the dream of being a professional musician, a dream that he felt like he would never achieve due to his appearance.
Okay. Just like Booster, mentally and physically deformed. That's... Yes, he's alive. We're having some fucking banger options for the next Weirdo Wednesday. I want to cover these people. I want to do a show every Wednesday about this stuff. We have plans for Crypt that should be, you know, content, not just reacting to fucking LCU stuff. I'm down. Chat for $5. Tech will roast a host. Yep. Thank you, Oro. For any money, I'll do shit, dude. Fucking throw me some money. I appreciate it.
You've probably seen this clip
guy?
before.
You should kill yourself now.
But despite how famous the memes of him are, few people know the whole story of the man behind them. Known online as
Low tier God.
He claims
There's another option for the vote, boys.
his real name is DeLuian Sparrow.
Docs. That's fucked.
Although his real name is more than likely Dale. And he's probably the funniest
Double docs.
fighting game player of all time.
Where the fuck's he's at in this?
Born in South Central Los Angeles on the 19th of November,
South Central represent. Not me. I'm not from there.
1984 or 1990, if he's to be believed, Dale had a difficult childhood, with his father abandoning the family. While he doesn't hold that against his dad, he does resent that neither he nor his brother were given the attention necessary to become athletes.
That's why I'll never ever forgive my dad, period. Because not only did you fuck up with me, you fucked up with my brother too. My brother is like 6'6". I mean, Dan, you could have coached one of us into making you some paper.
Under his mom's care, he was kept out of public school and sent to a private Christian school instead, presumably to try and keep him away from the presence of gangs in public schools in South Central Los Angeles. While he did effectively avoid that danger, he walked right into another one. When he was between 5 and 7 years old, he claimed to have been molested by his teacher's
Okay, lore drop.
Teenage daughter. Surprisingly, he describes this very casually, trying his best to imply that it wasn't all that traumatic.
Basically, there was lots of females that fondled with me when I was a kid, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna snitch. I knew something was right, and that happened in private school, man. Shit happens in private schools, but I only know about the heterosexual shit.
It's pretty shocking to see a guy spinning this kind of terrible childhood trauma into proof that he's super straight, but as we'll see later on, this kind of absurd thing is par for the course with low tier God. Later.
Okay, maybe not as weird so far as the first lady, Crystal. I am interested personally. I'm interested in what the fuck the background of this Crystal lady is. And Cyrex looks like what the skeleton beneath Booster Gold, I imagine, looks like. So those two are in the running for me. Unless there's like a big fucking lore drop on Low Tier God that I need to know about. That's where I'm at. Who else is on there? Airsoft Fatty. Oh, there's so many shorts, but there's not a lot of videos. Show me a video. I looked up Airsoft Fatty, and the first thing that came up was, the desk arrives, let's build it, DSP stream. Okay, so they're all interconnected. That's what I'm getting so far. This is...
I can't keep it anymore! This is Chris LaFawn, otherwise called Airsoft Fatty on the internet. Originally known for viral videos and a documentary from the creator iDubbbz with over 24 million views, he recently did a live stream of himself crying for safety.
Not feeling super safe right now.
Why does he feel like he's in danger? Well, many have begun to claim that he is being held hostage in a remote location by a drug dealer named Blaze, who was using Chris's GoFundMe page as a money laundering front for an illegal drug operation. He has this GoFundMe because he was on the show Fish Tank run by iDubbbz's arch nemesis Sam Hyde, with the community rallying in his support to give him a home. But now videos critical of the influencer are being struck down as claims of animal abuse and illicit weed enterprise and psychological manipulation persist.
What? Wait, what? I thought Airsoft Fatty was like this wholesome little guy who liked playing Star Wars battles and goofing off. I didn't know he's being held hostage potentially, and there's a drug ring associated to his GoFundMe account. Am I out of the loop that bad? Did you guys know about this? Airsoft Fatty is actually on a good arc. I wouldn't even really consider him a LolCow as much before. Oh, it is a guy. Didn't we... I may be mistaken. My memory may be failing me. Wasn't there some dude who kept on trying to call into LolCow Live months ago, claiming to be the manager or YouTube something related to Airsoft Fatty, and he was like, I have all the details and I can give you all the information, Keemstar. I got you. I want to expose this issue that Fatty has. There's illegal things going on. I thought it was just some crazy fan, but if it's connected to this, then that's interesting. Let's see what the chat is at for the poll. By the way, someone, if you donate, I'll drink alcohol. I'll make fun of your least favorite host. I'll drop a voice note in the main on Discord. I'll let you guys hear me recording and shit. The poll so far has Cyrex at 43% and Airsoft Fatty at 21%, with Low Tier God at 19, Crystal at 17. Not a lot of votes. I imagine there's people that did not participate. Well, obviously there's 300 people watching, only 52 votes. But I mean, Cyrex and Fatty are going on to the next one. Who were the other two people were mentioning? Foodie Beauty. This Airsoft Fatty lore is biting at me. So we will consider Airsoft Fatty. They're going on to the next one. Foodie Beauty.
Chantal Marie Serrault, also known as Foodie Beauty, is a YouTuber who has been embroiled in many controversies over the course of their career. For more than half a decade, Chantal has been making YouTube videos, and for more than half a decade she has put herself in bad situation after bad situation. And every single time she has no one but herself.
So yeah, it kind of does look like Thick Gemini
to blame. After finishing my research on this story and understanding just how rough she had it at certain points in her life, I was genuinely surprised that Chantal is still with us. Many people compare her to Amberlynn Reed, and while there are some similarities and crossover at certain points in the timeline, this is a completely different kind of story than Amber's, one that is much darker, as being less than kind to her siblings, and this will be elaborated on later in the timeline when it led
Alright lads, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tom Harlock and I don't have an intro, but I
Sorry, I think I was muted. The last voice of the other video is impossible to listen through. This guy looks like if Nightmare got in shape.
am ravenous for a big greasy mess. Unfortunately, the subject of today's video could end world hunger.
She kind of looks like... maybe I shouldn't say that. That's a little mean.
This is Foodie Beauty. Well, at least one of those is true.
I'm probably the laziest person you will ever meet in your life.
Known in real life as Chantal Marie, from Canada to Cuba and over to Kuwait, Chantal has dragged herself through the mud, and fortunately for our entertainment has documented every other inch.
My bloomers in the crotch area discolored because of his nasty cum.
With a
ma'am, what? What? She put her sister in a dryer? Okay, what the fuck? Should definitely watch some more Cyrax lore. If Cyrax wins, we're gonna do a fucking deep dive into Cyrax on Weirdo Wednesday. She said her panties are discolored in the crotch area from his nasty cum. Who's nasty cum?
A catalogue of explicit story times, a failed venture into the world of true crime, and a long list of flopped romantic endeavours. Yeah, she might be a big girl, but the real Chantal show begins when the eating ends. Personally, I've known of Chantal for years. As a member of the Goalverse, her and Amberlynn are like two dents in the same couch.
Amberlynn!
You can sense the other just by proximity.
Why does he do this thing?
and probably by the smell. In my 30 years on this planet, I have never quite been begged for anything like you lot have pleaded for me to cover Chantel. And as much as I do love to edge you out, it's getting late, the AdSense is high, and Chantel's religious now, so she can't be nasty to me, or she goes to hell. So, for today's video, hold my hand as we wade through the festering swamps of Chantopolis.
Okay, chat. From this angle, who does she look like? Who does she look like from that angle, boys? I miss Becky. Unrelated.
In an effort to find out exactly what's wrong with Foodie Beauty.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time.
The earliest uploads on Chantel's channel featured typical gal shite, beauty subscription box reviews, makeup tutorials, sitting at home and counting pads. I don't know what girls do. At the start, her views
Okay, this guy is also... he also has a voice I don't fuck with.
weren't exactly through the roof, but she was having fun and began mixing things up as her channel grew.
Big thank you to my followers. I'm at like almost 600 subscribers and I'm just so amazed.
Is it just like... It's giving Becky. No offense to Becky. I hope it's no offense to Becky. But it's giving Becky, right? Am I wrong? In a not a mean way. It's just that's what it's giving. Okay, so Cyrax, Airsoft Fatty, Foodie Beauty. Who was the last one? It was the do we have? That's 3. I can't remember if we had a last one. We should watch Low Tier God story time. They're very similar. Fun fact, Becky tried to fuck Nader, Foodie's ex, with the green dick. What do you mean with the green dick? What does that mean? There's so much LolCow lore out there that I have no idea about. And I wish that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to deep dive into these motherfuckers. We're going to find out what makes them who they are. But so far, that's crazy. If you want to give your take on who the next weirdo should be for next Wednesday, you can hop into members waiting. I'll hear your conversations. You don't have to get on camera, all right? Unless you want to be, but come let us know why your person should be the next one. I am a little particular. I'm going to throw Crystal up there. The Crystal girl, she seems interesting. She seems like someone I would want to learn more about, because the fact that it started off with her wearing adult diapers, there's that weird child bag with the milk on it in the background with the potentially dead cat. I think that the cat's alive. Someone messaged me and said the cat's alive. I want to hear what that is. Becky modeled her LCU character after Foodie Beauty. That's crazy if true. He had Gamora. Is Gamora the person from the Marvel Cinematic Universe? The alien bitch? Yeah, because that's crazy. What I have in the doc? First question about jerking off. Okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to voice their opinions on who the next LolCow that should be covered is, let me know. But right now, let me do a fucking text thing. Let's see. I will start the poll. In the meantime, I did mention the booster gold stake thing earlier. Let's give it a little listen.
Well, if it's not the biggest fucking pussy in the LCU. Rastov, you know he's got me blocked.
How you doing, bitch?
What? He's got me blocked,
No,
Rastov.
he does not. You cannot.
He does.
No,
he asked me for the
him.
fight. He's had
I have him blocked, and I'm
He's
keeping him blocked, and I don't give a fuck.
You like Captain America, he's the opposite of you, you fucking disgusting cretin piece of swine.
Opposite of you, too. You didn't do shit for the military. He did.
Bunch of fucking losers. I didn't do shit for the military. You've seen the pictures, maybe not.
Fog booster.
Not because you've
Oh
got
yeah,
me,
look
bitch.
at me holding this big ass gun. Now I'm gonna go back to work and doing pencil pusher. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, you offered me a fight, then blocked me, pussy. Where's that fight at?
Sign it up. I told Keem to sign it up, and he just said he was hesitant. So since he may sign it up, we ain't gonna do it then, I guess, are we?
Keemstar, I will put my job in the LCU on the line to show you how committed I am to beating your Pez dispenser.
Me too.
Death.
Me too. Let's do it.
His job's on the line. I'll switch him, bro. I could easily take. Oh, are you hiding already, pussy? Go snort some Xanax, you fucking loser.
There he
You're
is, right there.
snorting Xanax
Matt told me,
right now.
living in a fucking van down by the river.
I can hear it. So you're allowed to. He's allowed to smoke crack, do Xannies, block people, Rastov. This is the type of pussy behavior I'm supposed to expect
Hell
from
yes,
live
I am.
now.
Dude.
That's my right as an American.
He's a live host. He can't even fucking handle the heat.
He's an intern. He's not even getting
Should
paid.
he be a host?
That's up to Keem, bro. That's up
I
to
know he's
Keem.
not getting paid. Christmas is going to be great, dude. You bought a new vape. That's another thing you can't buy your kid, you broke bitch. Since you have no fucking money, you're going to waste.
It is quite funny. The look, I don't like shitting on people for not having means, but the whole lore about Booster is I'm trying to be a good dad. I can't afford things for my kid, and he bought a vape.
Your money on vaping. Where's that kid at, dog? Huh? That's what he's saying when he looks in the fridge and there's no food. Huh? I'm used to it. Maybe grandma will come home with some food. Huh? Dad's falling asleep at his computer again off Xanax. Huh? What are these pills I found on the floor? Huh?
At least I don't slap my kids like you do.
I will slap you like a kid. Any fucking chance I get, bro.
Go get abused again,
Me
bitch.
on Discord, if you ever make it here, you understand there's going to be an IRL, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, you will give a fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Pencil pushing. I'm gonna be pushing pencils up that fucking weird, narrow ass, dude.
Holy fuck. I caught the tail end of this conversation. I didn't know it started off with all this heat.
Just don't abandon your kids like your father did, buddy.
I'm going to abandon your children for you when I'm done with this fight. When Daddy can't walk anymore.
Super chatted $9.99. Gotta loved every time Stick flexes. There's nothing there.
Because he's got a comfy little onesie on.
You've got fucking 45 minutes of Marvel content that nobody fucked with. The Discord didn't like it. Your own show didn't like it. You're stagnating the show. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. You don't know how to let your co-host speak. You don't know how to podcast well. You've got one of the best fucking wranglers in the LCU stressed out because you're such a big shit.
He's stressed out because he realized that he had to come to work today.
Sweet Tea is actually a huge fucking moneymaker. Actually, earlier in the beginning of this stream, Rastov did say that in the meeting before the show, he was listening to your vape. Caught up, right?
Like he was
I
heard it. I heard it.
So like he was available. He was going to be here.
Yes, love Steak so much.
Krebs Gaming says, wait till the part. Oh, I wonder what the part is.
Get hem, cut of meat emoji.
Yeah,
yeah, you're coming in like a baller.
You see how just tell you to shut the fuck up?
$6.31.
I don't give a fuck what they say.
Are you even holding the
All it is just money and everybody else is talking. I'm happy.
It does. You know, I'm going to do the DSP thing. It does make me sad to know they've made like $60 so far with Steak on here shitting on fucking Booster Gold. We're live for an hour and 30 minutes. I've made $1.
Eating it straight out, lol.
You don't know how TTS works?
When the TTS is fucking speaking, bro, you say nothing.
I know how it works. I just don't care.
Yeah, I just don't care.
I don't care. Like how you don't care about your kids and your people. Just like how your dad didn't care about you.
Booster trying to take on the meat mountain when he should look into working at McDonald's.
Bro, for real.
Dude, I was wanting to tell you, Steak.
No, Booster, you can fucking disrespect Steak. You cannot disrespect these fucking fans. If they're sending through money, you shut the fuck up.
Bitch.
And lean meat always costs more, so it must be better.
Tell him, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, I wanted to speak to you too. I feel like you've been done a great disservice even having Booster on this show. You're twice the fucking star. You're twice the fucking entertainer. Booster's a waste of fucking time, and I hate seeing your time cut. Boogie, Rastov, Sweet Tea, bring live back to fucking W's, dude. Put this fucking time with your mama.
Dude,
he wants to act like a fucking dog. Put him in the pit.
He didn't want to come back until fucking Sweet Tea was on the show, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'd love to be on live now." Yeah, fucking
He's
literally
a gooner.
everybody would.
Check the PCs he's running around in at night, bro. That's the real reason he got me blocked. Is I was the first one to call him out about the Lacey Smooch gooning, dude.
Oh, dude, he almost quit over that fucking stalking shit.
That's the real
yesterday.
reason he quit that time.
Panda saying steak is a massive W. Yeah, steak is amazing. Steak is phenomenal. People were, I think, during this stream saying steak for LolCow Live.
Fucking everybody swept for him, but fucking people have seen DMs, dude. I know why you quit. Hurt your fucking feelings on nuts, you fucking pussy. That's why I'm blocked.
Thank you for the $2 from Angel KN6DY. $3 now. Yeah, our stream has made $3. Keem is gonna beat me up. The first chance he gets, he's gonna find me in person. He's like, "Why the fuck are you wasting time on my A Circuit show? Not making any fucking money." Thank you so much, Angel.
You should unblock
You're not
Steak, though.
supposed to be blocking people, especially
you can't block
hosts.
hosts. You can't block
It's
hosts.
his
block hosts.
See,
the more he complains about it,
Shut the fuck up. Steak, ask him what he did for his country because he did nothing while you out there fighting for our country.
fighting, yeah.
With Munchies,
Let me show you his
super
fighting.
chatty
Shut the fuck up.
$10. Booster looks like he gets excited for
Interesting.
Girl Scout cookie season, not for the cookies but to watch them leave. He's gross kicking.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's
oh my
I think that comment was the
You
gross
comment, bro. Fucking keep those coming.
Jesus
Drop that
Christ.
money. Booster, you like Girl Scouts?
Oh no.
21 and over.
He thought about it real hard. You see his eyes flicker up and down?
Look, again, $5, I'll roast a host. I'm down to do 1,000 roasts against Booster Gold, and I'll go fucking in on him, all right? Drop a $5 donut with Booster's name in it. I will shit on the guy in a voice note.
You like Stranger Things too, don't you?
He's
They're Girl
watching.
Scout age, right? That's what you're
Actually,
into?
no. I stopped watching Stranger Things. I think it's
Aren't they
actually a shit
adults
show
now?
at
Did
this
the kids
point.
get too old by the end of the seasons?
No,
Did
it's a
they
shit
get
show
old
now.
minute
Did
ago.
the kids get older, Booster, and it wasn't as
You
much
were
fun?
talking about it a minute ago, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually talking about it because it was actually news that they released
the
it as
super chatted
freaking.
$13.15 after I was so rudely interrupted. Booster, are you just sucking that into your mouth and breathing IT straight out? If you are gonna
No, I'm
beg
letting
them
it
to do
continue.
it right.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, we got a good one coming through.
Super chatted $10. Steak for live kick Booster.
Steak is being awful fun right now.
Yeah, steak's great. I like
Steak is fantastic. I'm so glad they've made $113 in this 2-minute segment.
We brought some energy to the show. You're hitting that vape because you don't have anything to fucking say. You sit on your fucking hand because you don't have anything to say. I can literally watch you buffering like slow internet speed, dude. Your retardation is bleeding through the screen and affecting the audience. Do you understand that? You're fucking over the
You're
show.
not breathing it in. He's not.
He's not. He doesn't
No,
even know.
nicotine
I just
still in.
realized
He's
it.
retarded. He's retarded. He didn't get invited to hang out with people when he was young. That's why he likes them young now.
Oh God.
That is a common thing, though.
It's a very common thing.
Okay, we got the we got the $5 New Zealand. I can't believe this is still on here. I'm gonna vote for Crystal. Crystal's my go-to for this. Let's record the voice note. $5 for Booster Roast. Here we go. Booster, you bubblegum baby big back bitch. I can't believe you tried to come for fucking steak and you got absolutely fucking roasted. Your fat greasy ass is gonna start a fucking fire that your mom can't put out on that fucking extra property she lets you fucking live in rent free, you fucking pussy. Don't shit on steak anymore because the audience is gonna notice that he deserves that spot more than you do. You motherfucking dumbass fucking weird skeletal disfigured motherfucker. Then we go on the phone, we do that, and we do at Booster. Thank you, Panda. Hugh Jeff says you're not even in the bottom 3 shows on the leaderboard. Chill. That's true. I'm not in the bottom, but there's other shows that are B circuit that'll take my fucking spot off the A circuit, and then I'll always be at the bottom. Let's go back to the Booster.
Actually, Spider-Man, the best Spider. Shut the fuck up, dude. This is live. Go to Nerds and be a loser there. This show is actually supposed to be good. Can you attempt being good one day?
I am good, buddy.
You
I just
are
sit here all
not.
day. I sit here and I enjoy myself. I
Everybody,
provide for my
because you're
family.
not good, dude.
I actually give them something other than a penis in the ass like you do yours. So you can fuck right off.
Dude,
I give my audience a penis in the ass?
No,
Can
your
you
kids,
explain?
buddy. Get the fuck
My
out.
kids?
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raping
Yeah.
my children?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's too far.
sounds
Booster,
like
that's
fucking
too far. That's too
That's
far.
too
What's on your
far.
mind
Fuck
when I'm
it, I don't give a
talking
fuck.
about Girl Scout
Booster, you bubblegum baby big back bitch. I can't believe you tried to come for fucking steak and you got absolutely fucking roasted. Your fat greasy ass is gonna start a fucking fire that your mom can't put out on that fucking extra property she lets you fucking live in rent free, you fucking pussy. Don't shit on steak anymore because the audience is gonna notice that he deserves that spot more than you do. You motherfucking dumbass fucking weird skeletal disfigured motherfucker.
He wants to come. He wants to come at me like that. I'm gonna return the favor.
And you
Fuck
immediately
him.
start thinking about fucking kids in the ass, bro. Check his
Jesus
hard drives.
Christ.
Discord, check his hard drives. Clip that shit. That's important, bro. When you end up in jail, dog, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, dog, and I'm gonna.
Was I muted? I'm retarded. I was saying for $5 a roast like that can all be yours. I'm fucking stupid. Holy shit! I can't believe I was retarded. I'm definitely retarded. For $5 a roast like that can be all yours. I don't care if it's 13 in a row. All about Booster Gold. I have content to roast this fucking dumb looking motherfucking Neanderthal bitch ass fucking bottle nose ass motherfucker, dude. This guy is the amalgamation of everything that a doctor recommends not to, like, don't smoke, don't do drugs, don't drink when you have a kid, because this is how it comes out like, all right? He's built like the missing link for humanity. Like, what connects us to the apes, all right? This guy is he's gross.
Talk to you through the window. I'm gonna be like, remember when you were on live and people didn't know about the
You're gonna be
children
there
yet?
before I do, buddy. You're gonna be there before I do.
Bro, get me, dog. I'm an open
You guys
book,
are going to
dude.
end up on a show together. at
Megan's
this
Law,
point.
buddy.
That's
Look
right.
it up. Megan's Law. Don't
Crack house
watch
is
out for the
this
pregnant
division?
wife.
At least Booster has a drawer, body stains on your gaming chair.
Are you saying Steak lives in a crack house?
I just bought a brand new home. What are you talking
I think
about?
they're
He lives in
seeing
a
all the
fucking
boxes.
dirty
Look at-
trailer with his
what,
mom.
What great home that is. Look at the squalor. Amazing.
A freshly painted house with a play button in the back?
Dude.
Are you
Moves
actually
out of a crack house to a meth house. That's an upgrade right there.
You're literally poor. You can't afford to pay for your
I mean,
children.
he's living with his mother.
right?
It's okay, all right?
You live with your mom. She takes care of your kid because you're a tweaker. I want to see you get better, Booster. Get off the drugs. Actually, Keem's trying to help you. He's getting you off the soda to make your fat body look less disgusting. Let's get you off the drugs and maybe we can fix whatever the fuck's wrong with your head. There's
Don't fix
things
me,
that
buddy.
people can do for you.
I take pills for mine. You don't. That's
You take
why
pills for your
that's why,
penis.
That's why I'm
the
afraid.
Pills for the penis is funny.
That's why I'm definitely afraid
to
to
chase the
That's
girl
why I'm
down.
telling you, hey, watch out, buddy.
Ooh.
Don't
The
do
prey
anything stupid.
predator. The prey predator of the LCU.
Oh.
Self-titled, self-known. Into Stranger Things, and he's into the Girl Scouts. You tell me.
Actually, I'm not into
You
Stranger Things.
will, chat.
Jesus
You hate
Christ.
veterans, you hate puppies, you hate kittens because you hate yourself, dog. Daddy left, bro, because you were too much and left your mom
No,
saddled
my
with the
father
thing
actually passed
of
away
having
on
a
his deathbed,
retarded kid
wanting someone to take
and
care of me,
having to
unlike
throw
yours who
away
just left
and
because he
live
didn't
in
like you.
squalor so that she can raise a 34-year-old child. And now guess what? Because her son likes to play prey predator games, she has another fucking kid that she has to take care of and support.
That is crazy. I swear to God, why the fuck is it giving me these fucking recommendations? Stop giving me the motherfucking recommendations of the YouTube videos. Why is Booster such this big fuck? I'm so good. I'm better than you. Blah, 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 blah. He's just a little fucking pussy bitch who doesn't do anything with his life. He's always out here trying to claim that I'm so better than you. Haha, I'll kick you out. I'm kicking you out. But yeah, he's pathetic. And then for $5, I'll roast him some more. Wink.
Fuck, man. Do you just hate
mine
your
has
mom?
support.
What are you talking about? I just bought a new house. Everything that I've got going
I
on
won't
in
give you
my life
credit.
is
I
the
won't give you
opposite
credit.
of
You haven't
yours,
walked out
bro.
yet. Like you haven't walked out
I'm
yet.
literally
You
fucking
haven't walked
getting
out yet. I'll give you credit for
Super
that.
chatted
I work-
$10. Steak hitting left hooks and right hooks throw in the towel last off.
Dude, look,
Yeah.
Booster
I'm
doesn't,
hitting
look,
Ross,
Booster
I'm
doesn't
hitting
want to
Booster.
go down. He's going to keep trying. So as long as Booster wants to keep swinging, I'm going to keep Steak keep beating the
I don't
shit
give
out
a
of
fuck.
him.
Keep him up here.
Of course you don't
We'll
give
do the
a
whole
fuck.
show like
Look at-
this.
Look at yourself. People know you don't give a fuck, bro.
At Selena Fox
You're fucking
super
disgusting.
chatted $10. Shut it down, Rastoff. Get Booster off the panel. That was, I can't even think of how disgusting that was. Get Keem in here.
He doesn't give
At
a
Yelly
fuck.
Kelly
He'll just
one
leave.
super chatted $9.99. Are we ever going to discuss the stalker allegations from Booster's friends? Is there a reason that hosts and interns can't go 2 hours without smoking or vaping?
Has there been more fucking allegations of you being a stalker?
Nope.
Because yesterday Lacey debunked it, and we have to take her word for it now. So, but it was very weird.
Yeah. Coincidental, like coming back for Sweet
Super
Tea.
chatted $10. Booster, I hope you know what they do to guys like you in prison.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not the one that has to worry about getting so blocked. One stick is.
No, dude.
I wish
Clean
you wouldn't-
criminal
I can't
record.
even remember what you said,
Dude,
but
here's the big
I'd
issue,
walk out.
Booster.
God, every super chat that comes in, I'm just like, is it me? Is it my turn? Is that my super chat? It's not.
1028 super chatted $10. Steak hammering Booster so hard I'm now craving to eat steak for dinner tonight. Rolling
Thanks
on
for the
floor
dono.
laughing emoji.
Meat.
Well, make sure
It's
you go
not for
support
you.
them on
You're
nuts.
poor, dummy. It's for Rastov. It's for Sweet Tea. You're unpaid, bro. That's how stupid you fucking are.
Where's
You're
the
working. Even
energy
your
gone?
mom.
Any money
Where's
they
the
make
energy you
makes
had
me
before
happy
Booster?
because that means I'm
Bring
making the money.
Bring it. Act like you're a live host, bro. Sit up straight, you fucking slob. Act like you
Fuck
know how
off.
to do the job. You don't know how to fuck off. You don't know how to do this job, bro. You can't keep up with somebody like me. That's why you fucked up doing this beef for clout. You thought, oh, I'm gonna try and shit
I'm
on
not doing a
steak.
beef for clout.
And it didn't
You're the
fucking
one that started with me.
It backfired so hard that you literally had to block me to get me out of your ass. 4
No,
inches.
I just don't
was
like
the
hanging around.
penis.
I just don't like having pedophiles on my
It's
timeline,
coming,
so I
dude.
blocked your ass.
Whoa. Stop
It won't be
it.
there.
Cut it out with that PDF
It's
shit.
coming.
Oh, he can say it, but I can't. So you're silencing me, but you're not going to silence him?
He can't say it
Fuck
either.
you too.
Coming for
Members to
you,
kick Booster off of live.
I want to roast Booster, dog. I want to see if Booster will come back to Crypt for just me to roast him for like 30 minutes straight, just to go back and forth. He had a lot of shit to say about me on live, like, oh, TechProtect was a bad fucking host. He never fucking gave me fucking information about what we're going to talk about on stream. Yeah, pussy, because you had no way to fucking have a conversation about anything. You're always so weirdly scared about fucking the content. Oh, I'm novice. I'm just a novice guy, and I can't do. Oh, I have to take my Xanax. I'm having a panic attack. Pussy ass bitch.
That's a Keem question, bro. I can't set those goals. Keem said yesterday he gets fucked off when all these hosts set goals to kick people and hire people without his say-so. So,
Rastov, I'm gonna go back to enjoying dinner with my family. I
Thank
think
you,
we got the
Steak.
show back on the fucking
Don't
train
stab
track.
any of them when you hear the voices in your head.
Jesus
All right.
Christ, bro, relax.
This is okay. You thought I was leaving, so you desperately threw out an attack, bro. I can
No.
go back to whooping that fucking sorry ass. How long
Let's
is the
go.
show, Rastov? Because I can stay for a little
4
bit.
hours.
we got 3 more hours to go at this rate.
It used to be a 2-hour show before you got Booster's autistic ass on it. Now they have to extend it to get the same amount of money. And Booster, you're not getting paid any of this. You still remember that, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to help them.
And speaking of living in
any
a
money they
crack
make
house,
makes
can you
me
open
happy.
that door again, bro? Because last time you opened it, dog, the screenshots were crazy about how nasty and disgusting an interior door of your house could be. What?
Why doesn't he clean the fucking door? Like, does he not realize, like, it's a fucking, what, 10-minute activity? Go get a fucking sponge and some soapy water and just clean that the fuck up? Does he take pride in the door being dirty? Does he think it's content to be fucking filthy and disgusting? I don't get it. For $5, I'll let him know in a voice chat. Although I don't think that Booster will come back. No way he's coming back here. I hate him so much. I truly have lost respect for the hosts who tolerate him. Huge ass. I know when we had that conversation where I had to do the Booster Gold episode. You know, I was kind of well, I can't say. I don't want to I don't want to get in trouble. But there's a reason why that Booster Gold episode came out. But the last 30 minutes, I was allowed to fucking dig into this motherfucking disgusting human being, this fucking waste of space, ugly motherfucking. He looks like he will have an entire meal of Nilla wafers. Like that looks like a sustenance for this motherfucker. He looks like he lives off the crumbs of society, and we know he lives off the fucking crumbs of society. He purposely has not cleaned that fucking door. I'm calling it a conspiracy, whatever the fuck it is. He lets that door be fucking dirty because that's what he wants to live in. He thinks that's what he deserves, and he's right to think that way. Loser ass motherfucker. Like, that's stupid fucking.
He just shit on the wall.
Do you have any new material, or are you just going to keep
So you
spouting the same
literally
shit?
just shit on your own wall.
$10. This show is dead. Pig emoji. Pig
emoji.
emoji.
It is
Pig
good.
emoji.
See, by the way.
Pig emoji, pig emoji, pig
We skipped the pig
emoji.
emojis.
PDFs. This shit's getting crazy.
Yeah.
I was just agreeing with the chat.
Well, I can't remember what Booster said. My mind had to block it out. It was so bad in my head what I heard.
It was pretty bad, but it doesn't matter. He has no capabilities beyond getting on Discord.
See, that's his loophole. I was just agreeing with chat when the community manager says to stop it. See, that's the shit I deal with. That's why I block idiots like him, because morons like this aren't worth my time.
I do think you like girl.
Panda says, Tech, do you know any other languages? Can you roast him in another language? I'll roast him in Spanish. Again, for a 5. I'll do it in Spanish. If I've become friends with Booster, says Pirate, I don't agree with what he says to Steak, but other than that, chill dude. Is he a chill dude? He's kind of like a fucking weirdo, right? He's kind of like a fucking... All right, real talk. Let's take a break from the fucking LolCow Live reaction. Booster has no accolades, right? He has no accolades. He's a self-proclaimed incel. He lets his mother take care of his child, right? And I get like, oh, you know, there has to be someone in this kid's life. The motherfucker doesn't have a job. Like there's LolCow Live, but besides that, there's nothing else he's doing in the day that's causing him to need someone to take care of his kid. What the fuck was happening before this? What the fuck was happening in his life that required his mom to take care of his kid? Jack shit? The understanding is that the grandmother of this child has a better looking house that is more respectable, that is clean, that is maintained, and that Booster and his sister live in this other fucking house on the property away from the child. Why? Why is that? Why do you live separately from your kid? I can't think of a wholesome reason. You know, I can't think of a wholesome reason why you would be away from your fucking child. So instead, his grandmother has the kid. Isn't that weird? And he's only online. That's his only interaction with society is being online. And no hate to the LCU. It's just the LCU, it seems like. He's not like a part of another community or something. This is where he spends all his days. Before he was a host, he was just in the LCU Discord all the time. Trench says, yes, not a chill guy. He has no filter and he's mentally ill. He probably is mentally ill. I don't think that's part of his, like, situation. I know he has autism, and it's, like, debilitating autism, allegedly. I don't know. But he's just a fucking... I think it's awful. I think who he is as a person is awful. And I think he should know that he's awful. And a little bit of me thinks he does recognize that. But he still comes up with this big energy that he's better than everyone else. Pecan says his ex had to put him to sleep to leave in the middle of the night. That's true. Pecan, you're catching on. You're catching on. The story is that I guess maybe she drugged Booster and then dipped out. If I'm remembering correctly, the way they split up was Booster got drugged. She escaped in the middle of the night with the kid, dropped the kid off, I think either at her mom's house or Booster's mom's house, something like that. And then the kid, you know, was left there in better conditions, right? So I don't know. That is weird, right? That is weird. Oye, puto. Te quisiera decir que tú vales verga, pendejo. No eres ni siquiera una persona con content. Eres una desgraciado por no ser un papá a tu hijo. ¿Ok, pendejo? Te lo digo que no tienes el valor que tiene el Steak. El Steak, él tiene su propia vida, tiene un casa nuevo, tenía su otra casa, tiene sus hijos. ¿Y sabes qué tiene tu hijo? Tu madre, pendejo. Tu madre tiene su hijo para ti, cuidándole porque tú eres una pinche desgraciado. ¿Ok? No te quiero ver diciendo nada a Steak porque eres, te digo la verdad, eres de valor de verga. ¿Ok, puto? And then we do at Booster. I could have written that up a little bit more. I could have written that up a little bit more.
Girl Scout style. Probably the cookies.
I think
like
they
Girl Scout
changed the
cookies.
TTS or it's not coming through. Dude, Girl Scout cookies taste delicious.
I love them, especially those ones with, I don't remember what they're called, but like with the coconut
Freaking almonds in it?
chocolate.
Now, we don't have actual fucking kids come to our door, though. You buy that shit from the supermarket. Like, it's not weird.
Well, there's only kids selling it from the supermarkets where I'm at.
Oh,
There used to be door-to-door sales, but they don't do that anymore, I don't think. They go in front of grocery stores and sell.
Well, this
Safer
was a
that
really
way.
easy W for me.
Very
I'm taking that, Bert. Keep taking
all
that.
of the energy that he had before just went.
He doesn't have it when I'm here. That's why he's got me blocked.
No, because I don't
He's
give a
got
fuck
half
about
the
him.
Discord blocked.
He's easy.
Rastov.
He's easy
He's
for
got
me.
me blocked.
He's easy.
He's got
He's
Jaded
easy.
blocked.
He's so
got
easy
half
to
the chat
trigger.
blocked.
If he's
He's
easy
so
for
he's
you,
so
then
easy.
do it. Do it then.
Trigger
he's
me,
so easy to
please.
trigger. I don't even have to raise my voice. All I do is just strike back when he loops. That's it. He's a waste of time.
Where's the triggering?
Booster, you loop, dog.
You're the
Okay,
one. You're the one spouting off,
shit,
getting
dude.
extremely mad at me. All I had to do was say a couple of simple words about your dad, and you got mad at me.
$10. Get well soon, Booster. Steak victory by KO. Good call, Rusty.
Thank you for this dono. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Rastov. Any fucking time, dude.
No,
this
thank
guy
you,
needs
bro.
wrangled so fucking hard, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. Rastov, like I said the last time we talked, I have a better
$59.
understanding now since I've been working with Albert and doing
Rambo
this
the
shit on
Trick
nuts
super
and working.
chatted $9
Oh yeah, that's a real go-getter right there.
Cut of
Albert.
meat emoji. Cut of meat emoji. Cut of meat emoji.
Thank you, Remo.
Meat.
2024 super chatted $10. Steak, go eat dinner with your family. You're not wanted here. A chunky love of
Jesus
3.
Look, I don't know how live will do once Booster's making part of the money. I don't know if a lot of the people here are going to be like, I no longer want to give money to live. Maybe that's not a thing. Maybe people will just still donate the same. I'm not sure. I know Hugh had a big position about not donating until Booster got off the fucking show. I know a couple other people were like, I don't want to give my money to Booster Gold on Crypt. Luckily, Booster's getting none of the money that Crypt's make at all. Booster was not going to, he was an intern, and he kind of got a host role, and then we had an agreement if he fucking quit again, he wouldn't get his money. And he quit 3 times after that, so he's out of the running. He's not making any money from Crypt. He's just going to get his money from live once he gets hired on as a full-time host. Oh shit. Let the last part play out, says Aura.
Christ, chunky lover.
$13.15. Damn, Steak has finished off Booster so badly he can say hi to Rastov Dad for him. Oh, and Booster, why don't you have a seat?
That's fucked.
I have a better appreciation for the amount of work it takes to work with some
super
people.
chatted $9.
It's not just one episode. It's a long.
I'll see you quickly eating dinner.
Yep. Thank you, Remo.
Peace out.
Awesome.
Thank
Where
you.
you say,
Thank you,
pal?
Steak.
Good thinker.
Yes, dude, Remo's very smart. Okay, well, how about say one nice thing about Steak then, Booster? Say one nice thing. We can move on.
Can he?
He hasn't sliced his pregnant wife's stomach up yet.
Booster, what the fuck? What the fuck, Booster? What the fuck? Why is he such an asshole? Look at his face. Look at his face of a man. Steak is an accomplished YouTuber, right? Play button and everything. He has a wonderful family, you know. He has a wonderful life. He served in the military. You know, he's on his second home, second kid. He's killing it. He's killing the game. He's taking nuts to the fucking moon. And then he says shit like that with this face? This ugly ass. I have to. Let's make him massive on the screen. Look at him. Look at this guy. He has hands in the shape of feet. Right? He has a nose that looks like it's trying to fucking get away from his mouth because of the stench. He has a room that is in squalor. When he talks about, oh, you went from a crack house to a meth house, what an upgrade. Bitch, your house qualifies for every drug the FDA doesn't regulate. That is what your house is. You have furniture from the 80s that probably came from like the other family that lived in this property before they all like committed like a mass murder suicide thing. I bet your shit's haunted. I bet your cum is green. I bet there's so many fucking stains under a UV light in that room that you would blind a motherfucker if you tested it. You look like you're wearing shoulder pads and no shoulder pads at the same time. You look like your neck is taking all the work for all the fucking like jokes you're trying to take on the chin. Your eyes look like they've been divorced since 2008. Your eyebrows are fuller than your mustache. And your stomach's fuller than that. You look like you have a ton to eat and nothing to provide for your children. Child. Sorry, not a second one. Please, for the love of God, not a second one. You look like you vacuum your fucking hardwood floor and the hardwood floor is just linoleum. Okay? I'd be surprised if your nipples aren't mutated. I'm sure your sweat stains are dated, kind of like how kids get tracked on their height growth. The shirt from like 2011, it's like, well, this sweat stain is stuck in the fabric. My Tide Pods don't clean it out. Actually, I take that back. You're not using Tide Pods. Bitch, I bet you're doing your fucking laundry in the back of the fucking, the house where you dug that fucking hole. You're just dipping your shirts in the fucking mud water and hanging them to dry. That way it fits your aesthetic. You do, okay, I know I said this at the beginning. You do have feet-shaped hands. Why does that look like a foot? That's giving toes, brother. I feel like you have a fingernail collection and it's not even your fingernails. Holy shit, you look like you eat raw meat on purpose. Like, what, dude? The man has a stench bubble around him. He probably goes down to the Salvation Army just for the fucking kicks of being like, this reminds me of back in the day. Holy fuck. You spend so much time online, right? Bitching and complaining about, I don't spend time with my kid, and you're actively avoiding him. That's what it seems like. Or you're legally avoiding your kid. That's probably the better fucking question. Is that why the kid lives with his mom? I don't know. Maybe. Potentially. We saw you crash out and start hitting the fucking wall and leaving little fucking dents in it. I'm sure your mom reamed the fuck out of you for damaging her property. How do you live this way, Booster? How do you go on this way? Chat, that's all we have for today. I can feel the negative energy around him, though, through the screen, says Trenchies. We're going to have to send you over to LolCow Balls. Anyone want to drop that surprise dono so I'm not at $10 for the night? That'd be sick. That'd be fantastic. Hey, Jaffe. Have a good night, Jaffe. Jaffe's going to bed. Chat, love you guys. Thank you for tuning up to the screen. Oh, did we have to finish the fucking poll? I'm sure Balls isn't going to be fucking mad that I went over a little bit. Let's see. What was the poll? The poll. It says Cyrax and Foodie Beauty are 1% off from each other. Fuck. All right. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow on the next episode. Chat, I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And check out LolCow Balls for their next AI slop. Bye, chat. I'll see ya.